No, back out on meadow. It took me so long to actually work out which swim I wanted. Finally ended up with this one, really. I'd seen fish down here last week. Slim possibility I might set my bivvy up a bit too close to the swim line, but hey ho. The sun's setting over there. I must admit I think I got here about, I'm not really sure what time I got here really. But it took me, wow, a long time to decide. Chat with another member, think about it. Actually I had a chat with another member as well. I had a chat with the estate manager. Just trying to sort of pinpoint where I think the fish might be, where it's worth going really. But no one's really seen much, no one appears to have caught much. So I'm just basing my hunch, as it were, on where I saw fish last week. This is where I saw fish last week. I picked up a couple in the deeper, did a little bit of deeping around. There was another area I wanted to have a look at. Actually there's two areas I wanted to have a look at, but there's people in them unfortunately. A few sort of, I get a bit more day angler action on here now. It's one of the things you have to contend with, but can't complain. Just see how we get on. I'll cormorant up the tree there. But yeah, no, quite happy. Looks good. I'll sit myself back in the bivvy. Get back in the warmth. That's better. There you go. You can see why there's a good old blow on the lake. Not too bad. It's going to change direction to the north-northeast, which is one of the reasons why I got my brolly facing this way. Another reason why I picked this swim. North-northeast is all going to be behind, so I'm actually going to be at the back of a new wind, and I think that could be the place to be. But we'll never really know until afterwards, really. Just have to keep on going, really. I've seen one fish so far, so that's cheered me up a little bit. It's quite helpful. Just see where we go, really. Right, I shall keep you posted over the next few nights. And yeah, crack on, really. Well, the first night has gone by with no action. Heard fish in the night. Well, unfortunately it was raining and blowing and dark, and I think they're out there somewhere, which is normally where they like to hide, because you've got to swim way over there in the distance, which is the one I fished a couple of weeks ago. And then there's another swim way over there, a little bit of gravel you can see sticking out. Other than a couple of really tiny, hardly fished day swims, this is like a little sanctuary, this corner is for them. And they don't come out of here very often, really. People do fish the day swims along there. The only problem is you can see the sort of tree line sticks out a little bit, so you can only literally more or less underarm cast and drop them in the margins. Otherwise you end up in all sorts of trouble. So they're not far away, I think. Just need to sort of try and convince them to sort of move a little bit and sort of get themselves out and about. I'm hoping the wind change that's imminently due in the next hour or so should should get them to do something. I don't know really. I'm just hoping, and hopefully, maybe, just maybe, you never know. But I'm not sure if I heard them in here, this little bay behind me, this morning either. Don't know. As I said, it was all in the hours of darkness, and the wind's been howling and blowing all night, so it's a bit of a rough old night, really. I don't think it's quite supposed to be this bad, but there we go, really. But it's okay. Does look good, does feel good. Feel really confident what's going on. And yeah, that was a spot of fish I was, really. I'm standing out here, so it just stopped raining, really. I don't think I'm going to be that lucky. Well, I'll catch you up later then, folks. First fish with the autumn colours on that. Absolutely marvellous. Very happy with that. Certainly do me. 23.5, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, beautiful. There we go. Happy with that. Happy with that.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it's alright. Absolutely gorgeous.
Pretty fish.
Yeah. Well, with no joy in the night and hearing fish in the bay to the left of me that I'd shown you earlier on in the film, I saw a couple show this morning. I've had seen one to the right of me, sort of through those trees there, but it's clearly never going to happen. I've just decided to come around here for the last sort of 3 or 4 hours. I've made my mind up I'm going home because it's such hard going. There doesn't seem to be any point in putting myself through 3 nights when the conditions are extremely slow. I think it's much more sensible to actually do that when the fish are actually feeding and I stand more chance of catching a fish. So it seems logical to me to go home when the going is hard, and then when the going gets easier, come back and then start doing your 3 nights and see how we get on. It's a bit of an overcast grey day. There was a little bit of sunshine earlier which dried out some of my stuff. Just have to sort of see how it goes from there really. I'm not fishing that close in because I feel the fish are actually sort of further out this time of the day. Just remembering where I saw them topping sort of just before lunch yesterday and just after lunch yesterday, and where I caught the fish from. So I can't actually get a bait too, but it puts me in line with that area and puts the baits in that area, and every possibility of getting a take, I feel. It's got to be worth 3 or 4 hours just sitting here. I was hoping to get a bit more sunshine because it's a cold northerly wind blowing from behind me straight down my neck at the moment. Lovely. But we shall see how we get on really. Anyway, see how we go. Let you know. Part 2. Can we bag another one? Well, I've had one liner. It's just gone past 2 o'clock. About an hour and a bit since I last seen a fish. I've seen a few fish showing over the other side, which is quite nice. But nothing over here in these margins, which is a shame. I was very hopeful I'd bag a fish, I must say. But I think it's something's pushed them out. Or maybe me, I don't know. I've done a sort of couple of, I did 3 casts with 2-ounce leads, which would sort of keep them quiet, keep them away from themselves. It hasn't seemed to have sort of done the trick yet. But we're going to pack up and give up, get home, try and collect the daughter on the way home from school as a nice surprise for her, which is always nice. You know, it's always a nice one when you do things like that. And yeah, see how we get on really. It's all very good. Some of my nets might dry out, but they're not too bad, so one positive really. Anyway, I shall catch up with you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and yeah, catch a big one if you're out there, mate. Enjoy.